I had like several miscarriages, and they were like, oh, do you want to do hormone therapy? I'm like, no, I actually went and did therapy, and I get pregnant. And I had her. I told them, don't anyone say anything. The first thing I can ever say to her is, I love you, Molly. That's the first word she heard. We're immigrant family. We came, and there was a lot of pressure. My father has an MD, PhD, and it's like, you succeeded, and all four of us are high performers. But we always live on anxiety. We're always afraid to fail. There's no safety net.
My mom and my relationship was very much focused on exterior factors and how I look, how I did well in school.
You can't tell her what to do. And I kind of noticed she's going to have to learn her way.
My entire life, I felt like I had an empty hole in my chest. And when I found substances and alcohol, I was like, oh my God, this fixes the problem completely. Obviously, that feeling is very fleeting, and things stopped feeling that way.
I didn't know what to do, and one day I went into her room, and it's almost like she wanted me to look at her journals, because they were just strewn there. And I saw what she was up to. I mean, it was like, I literally just thought, I've lost her.
In reality, my substance use was the only thing that really made sense to me. And the idea of that leaving me and not being a reality for me was deathly terrifying. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I remember saying something along the lines of, my life is over. No one knew what to do because they had never faced a situation like this before. This isn't something that you get a manual for when you become a parent.
On my 55th birthday, I dropped my daughter off at rehab. And it was like, happy birthday to me. Yeah, I never thought I would do that.
I think the most influential memory that I have at Hanley was doing the family program. I was not expecting that to have as great of an impact as it did on my family and my relationship with my family. I didn't realize how much they really were rooting for me and wanted to understand what I suffered from.
The biggest thing that I learned from the family program was that addiction doesn't happen in isolation, and it's not the loved one's sole responsibility. The desire to change and love is the only way that you can progress. And every step of the way, the family program was about that.
To a lot of people, there's this stigma that people who use substances or drink in excess just have a moral problem, they just don't know how to control it, but in reality, that's not the case. We want to control it, we want to moderate, but we just can't. And so being able to explain that to my family who really aren't alcoholics, who don't have experience with this, it was something that was so needed, and I think it was something that really changed the trajectory of my family life.
I always thought I was the mother that my child needed. No, I was the mother that I thought I needed, or I thought she needed. She needed a different kind of a mother. I don't think recovery is possible if the family's not involved.
The transformation that has been prevalent within my mom and my relationship is truly indescribable, because I like to think that I didn't have a relationship with my mom before I got sober, and now I do. Now it's like I can talk to her, I can call her, I can have conversations with her and trust her today. So it's amazing.
She uses her recovery every day. And I'm really, really proud of her.